This week I've been looking at different AI to create storyboards and shot lists. So I, Googled, as you do, found the ones which seemed to be popular or well reviewed, and had a look at them. I narrowed it down to about 4, I think, and I decided that Storyboarder.ai, and I'll show it to you in a moment, is the one which suits me best. One of the others may suit you if you're a more, I don't know, maybe if you're a more technical person or a more artistic person, or whatever your angle is, you might find one of the others more suited to you. But for me, I tell you what I found. When I uploaded a script and it created all the storyboards and shot list just automatically, it was a bit weird. Maybe it's just because I'm not as much into AI as I probably should be, but I don't know, even a little bit unsettling. It sounds crazy, but not unsettling in a bad way. Unsettling in a, because it showed me things that I hadn't thought of. So let me just check my notes before I show you what I've been doing. What I found is having just like I was saying, having another interpretation of the script is what it's doing, because it's reading the script and showing you the shots it thinks the script is asking for. And it's a bit like, if I handed you a script and said, hey, come up with some storyboards and a shot list, and what you'd come up with would be different to me and different to what Storyboarder.ai came up with. So, and it's always good to have other opinions and input, because in any scene there's a million ways you can shoot it. Yeah, and well, maybe I'll save these bits for when I'm actually showing you, because that would make more sense. Now, as I said, I'm not a technical product reviewer type, or did I say that? If I haven't, I'm saying it now. And so I'm going to show you just how I use it and see what you think. Okay, here we are on storyboarder.ai. I'm not going to show you how to set up an account. Anyone can do that. It's very simple, same as every other platform. Projects, this is the main workspace, and I'll come back to that in a moment. Tutorials, there's lots of tutorials here which I should watch, and I will at some point, but initially I'm just jumping in and looking around. Archived, account details, and sign out, and that's pretty much it. So I like that simplicity. Okay, to add a project, you just click here. I can't, because I've already added 2, so I can't add any more. Sorry about that. And even though I deleted one, I thought I might, get that back, but I didn't. But again, it's really simple. When you click on this, you have 2 choices. You upload a PDF of your script, or you type it in, or copy and paste it in, and that's it. It's really simple. And when you do that, this is what happens. It'll generate, it's only generating the first 9 shots because it's just the free version, but it gives you a real feel for what you might get. And you can, it says here, animatic. And you can see here that there's a limit on that, what I can do with those 2. There's only 2, but it's just, it animates the shot. So it's pretty straightforward. So what I really like is when it came up with these storyboards, there are a lot more shots for a scene than I envisaged. Like pretty much this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I could probably cover in one shot. But I don't mind that because it's showing me things I hadn't thought of. And that's one of the things that I found really interesting. And the other thing was that, well, one of the other things were you can edit it. So you can go in and change the description. And, it makes calls on everything. Perspective, shot size, movement, kit you might need, focal length, aspect ratio. And you can add notes. And, you can adapt each shot as you would like. And having this first look at it like this is really helpful in helping you to crystallize your views. And, if you don't like the look of this, you can click retry. This usually takes a moment. And it'll have another crack at the image and see if you like that. Like on AI, if you went on ChatGPT or someone and said, draw me a tree, and then said, try another one, it would come up with another picture. Very similar idea. So, that's still working, great. So that takes a little while. I have an M1 base model MacBook Air, so I don't know if that's helping my cause at all for things like this, but who knows. I'm not really technical enough to get that. And variation, you can come in here and modify the image, upload references, and it's giving you some guidelines here about how to do that most effectively. So it really is an AI mindset like you would use with Gemini or any of the others. And you can see here it's retried, and it's got a different shot. It's got the dog in the shot this time, and he's a little bit further away and walking a bit differently. So it's just giving you a different image, and I really like that you can just keep retrying and tweaking until you see something you like. Upload. Oh, it's just upload images to use. And, the edit is the most powerful bit for me. You can see how things look with different focal lengths and different types of shots and put them together, and I really like that. So for someone like me, who isn't technical, who thrives on seeing all these things in advance to help formulate what works and what doesn't work, I find it incredibly helpful. And you can see up here is characters. I've uploaded my picture, and you can see that you can put in your cast or your ideal cast and make it all look as it would. And you can see how these two actors look together. So you could even use it, I suppose, as a kind of, well, not a casting mechanism, but something to give you a little hint of how they might look together, which may assist with casting. Who knows? You can animate them like that, I've said there. So you can, when you get them all together, this will play, because I've only got one, it's just going to show you that same screen that I had before with the girl and the dog. But what it'll do is you can scroll through and you see generate video. Oh, I quite like that one. generate video, but I can't because I already maxed out on my allocation for the free version. But you can see that you can, if you animated all those things, you could have those shots. And you could see them and you could show them to people. I mean, imagine if I sat down with this, got it all together the way I want, and then went and met with a cinematographer or a designer or sound or anybody really, and just maybe get them all together and just show them what my ideas are, and then it's a fantastic starting point for a conversation. And that's the way I look at it. And you can export this. Shot lists, storyboards, the videos, or animatics, I guess is what they're called. So, you know, you've got everything you need really. And the shot list is just as you would expect. It's just that list, traditional looking shot list. So I just think it's a really, I find it, because I'm not technical as I keep saying, I find it very simple for, oh, I just noticed this. Now we can change the lighting as well, and location, everything. Oh, that's good. So even though when you load up, it says, you sure you're right? You know, we're locking the screenplay. And that's just to give it, I think, a basis to do the initial, you know, storyboard creation, because you can change everything. Because if you change the shot description and all of this other information and then click retry, then it's going to incorporate all that and give you the new shot that you're looking for, or the attempt at the new shot you're looking for, and you can play around with that. So I don't know, for someone like me, it's really easy. And I have to be honest with you, it's something which I've always been a bit apprehensive about because of my lack of skills in this area, but having something like this simplifies everything. So I really like it, and I have to find a way to, I thought I was going to say, I was going to click on something to update to see what the costs were. Upgrade, reveal all of them. Oh, there's a discount, so 20% the first month. So if I click choose my plan, not much is happening. I don't know. Anyway, all pricing. I don't know why that's not working or doing anything, but there you go. So, oh, here it is. I'm rambling. Just took a while. See, for stories up to 10 pages, see, that's going to be the, you know, you could do some shorts, but even up to 30 pages. See, this is where the problem comes in for me. I love it, but to do a feature film, you're going to need that, or you break your script down into chunks, which might be the right thing to do. It's still probably 5, so that's half. If you did that, well, I don't know, there's probably some way of stopping you doing it. There usually are in these things, but this you could make work if you had time to do it over several months. This, you could do it pretty easily in, you know, just split into 3 or 4 parts and do it. But this is definitely the one that's in my price range. Okay, I'm rambling now, so I hope you liked it, and let me know what you think. My plan is for the next few weeks to play around while I'm working out how the hell I could pay for something like that. So I really hate I know it's for everything now, the subscription model. I used to like, you buy some software and you've got it. I like that model much more because, I don't know, you know your cost and you can, save up for it if you have to, or whatever it is, and you've got it. And you might have to pay for a little bit for upgrades here and there, but just the monthly hit, I don't know. If you consider all the things as an indie filmmaker you could have on prescription month to month, that's a lot. So anyway, that's my little moan. But I'm going to play around. I'm excited by it, and I want to get 3 short scripts I have into some sort of shape, and even if it's just the first 9 shots, just to see how it feels and how I feel with it, and I want to show people and say, if I gave you something like this, would this be helpful for you? A cinematographer or anyone on the crew, really. Okay. Thanks for watching. It'd be great if you could like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you think. I hope to see you on the next one.